Problem set 5 is on checking results and errors from the number strand. How many seconds are there in a week? Well, a week has 7 days. Each day has 24 hours. And each hour has 60 minutes. And each minute has 60 seconds. So multiplying that out, we get 604,800. Can you do this two different ways? Do you get the same answer? I know that there is 86,400 seconds in a day. Bizarre though that may be. So I will just multiply 86,400 by 7 to do a quick check. And yes, I get the same answer. Otherwise, I just typed in how many seconds in a week into Google, and I got the same answer that way as well. It was more a collection of websites, but some of them, they got the same thing. So that way I can kind of go, okay, I'm pretty confident that that's the correct answer. Imagine that there's no tax paid on the first 5,000 euros you make, and then it's 30% till 20,000 and 60% above that. How much do you make if you pay 8,450 in tax? It's kind of trial and error. So I'm just going to see how much would I pay if I made 20,000, and then see what kind of adjustment I need to make. So there's no tax for the first 5,000, and then 30% for the 15,000 till 20,000. So that comes out at 4,500. So if my tax bill is 8,450, well, that's 3,950 more. Since I'm being charged at 60% for anything we make more than 20,000, we need to have made 3,950 divided by 0.6 more than 20,000. Which comes out at 6,583.33 more. Or we need to have made 26,583 euros and 33 cents in order to have been given a tax bill of 8,450. And you can check that by working out how much tax would you need to pay if you made 26,583.33, and that should result in 8,450. A weighing scale is used to measure the weight of an apple several times, giving 31 grams, 33 grams, 35 grams, 31 grams, and 32 grams. How would you give the weight using errors? Well, the highest weight is 35, the lowest is 31, so if I wrote that as 33 plus or minus 2, that would kind of capture the range of weights that we got. I should have put a gram in there. What is the percentage error? Well, for that we just divide the error by the weight. So the center of the weight, since we have a range of weights, is kind of 33. So the percentage error is 2 divided by 33, which comes out at 6.06%. The figure is actually 6.06060606, but I'm just giving the first 2 decimal places. What is the tolerance interval style of giving the range of weights of the apple? So that would just be 31 to 35 grams. So you're just giving the interval, the range. A tolerance interval would more be, the accepted range. So say you're buying, or a supermarket is actually buying apples. They would have a quality standard. They would go, I only want apples, I will only accept apples in a certain range. So it might be 31 to 35 grams. Then, if an apple is heavier than that, they would reject that. Using our weighing scale, what would we expect the combined weight of 5 similar apples to be? Well, if each apple is 33 plus or minus 2, 5 apples like that would be 165 plus or minus 10, because we could end up with 5 apples which weigh 35 grams, or we could end up with 5 apples that weigh 31 grams, and that matches with what we've written. So we could write that either in an interval style, 155-175, or 165 plus or minus 10. Remember to subscribe to be updated when new lessons are posted. See you next week.